Louis C.K. and Dave Chappelle nominated for Grammys. Now, Louis C.K. apparently whipped his dick out, was jacking off while he was on the phone with people, and he
And in front
also
of them.
and in front of them. So people got freaked out about that. Canceled. Dave Chappelle, tons of trans jokes. I'm doing the air quotes for the people who don't think it was a joke. Canceled. Nominated for a Grammy? How does that? That is not even in the. How is that even in the same sentence? So I guess is the canceled culture canceled? And if so, is that a good thing? I'm
I
asking you.
see. This is the thing when it comes to the Grammys. For me, it's always like it's always a sketchy thing with some of the decisions that they make. You know, obviously there's been decisions in the past that have been, in my mind, just triggered by the circumstances of the time.
Right.
As far as who will win awards, who doesn't win awards, who gets nominated, who doesn't get nominated, right? Because let's be for real. There's artists in hip hop who barely or have never been nominated for Grammys, and you ask yourself, why? You know what I mean? I'm not going to name them. You can just go out and look. There's tons of them, right? So when Grammys make a decision like this, I want to sit there and be like, you know what? Cancel culture is canceled. But I feel like they're doing this and it's being put out there so that people actually watch the Grammys.
Mm.
Because if one thing has maintained consistent about the Grammys over the year, it's the decline in their ratings.
Right.
So if you want to know what, I listen, you say I got my tinfoil hat on all the time. You know what? Tin Man got his heart today, and he realized that Grammys are emotional and they will play on the emotions of others just to get people to watch.
Fair point. Great point, actually. Now, my question is struggling in ratings, cool. Ship sinking on board. Are they going to risk being attacked by the LGBTQ community? Because if you're nominating Chappelle for a Grammy after they apparently came for him, well, I mean, some of that wrath has got to swing that way, no?
Well, you know what? That's a perfect question right there, because that's going to involve a return to this topic when the Grammys actually happens and we see whether or not these guys win. Because there's a difference between being nominated
Good point.
and actually winning a Grammy.
Yeah, ask Jay
So
Z. Ask Jay Z. He's been nominated the most out of any artist. Ask him
listen,
how many
don't.
Grammys he has.
I told the people they could. I told the people they could. I told people they could Google it, man. I told people there's a list. There's a lot of people out there, man.
Oh
And
my
not
goodness.
alone. Not alone in that one. So we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of questionable things that I have. You know, this is separate from this topic, but Donda and CLB were nominated for best rap album. Of course, they were recently released, but only Kanye has a nomination for best rap song. So it's confusing to me when you can have a nomination for best rap album, but not have a song that they can also nominate. I feel like they just threw CLB and Donda in there because they knew people would be like, exactly. So it's a trend. I'm seeing it. I don't know if anybody else is seeing it. Maybe you have to shine up your tinfoil hats.
Well, look, I'm not even. I mean, yeah, you could label it conspiracy, whatever. I think it's even just past conspiracy. I just think it's obvious. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
not
the
even a conspiracy. Yeah, it's not even a conspiracy thing.
it's
I'm just saying tinfoil hat because
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
different with the thinking.
And that's
That's all.
and that's fine, but it's the fucking Grammys, and the Grammys don't give a fuck about no one. So, so my point about the LGBTQ plus community coming for them, I'm sure they're ready for that. I'm sure they're ready for that. Put it this way: if let's make a prediction. If Dave Chappelle wins a Grammy, not Louis, Dave wins a Grammy, there will be somebody transgendered,
100%.
non-binary,
100%.
gay, whatever, that will also win, just to kind of balance some shit out.
Even though it's not for the special where he made all those jokes, it's actually for best spoken word.
Yeah,
Is
doesn't
what he's
matter.
nominated for.
Doesn't matter. But great call out. Viewing public, what are your thoughts here? Is cancel culture canceled?